Hey everyone, it's Saad. In this video, I'm going to show you an extremely powerful make.com automations that I've used to essentially build a business that makes me over $51,000 just in profit. It's a very streamlined make.com system that allows you to essentially find warm leads that are actively looking for the exact service or solution that you are providing in your company. And finds the email of the decision maker, personalize the email at scale, and also reach them out at the same time and reach them out directly. So first we're going to talk about the foundation that sets the system to success and why it has enabled me to essentially print money in the last 6 months and not worry about the next lead or the next payment or any of that. And the next thing is I'm gonna show you how the system works, and we're gonna test it live in front of you. And I'm also gonna give you the tools that you need in order for you to build this own system and essentially just use make.com to automate your entire lead generation. So if that's something you'd be interested in, stay tuned. Okay, so I have a whimsical right here, and I'm gonna give you an overview on why this system works. So this is the exact system that I use for my agency to grow past 20 to 30K. And now I'm eventually at $51,000 and I only have to work 3 or 4 hours a day. So, this system, what it does essentially is it automatically scrapes companies for certain roles. So, for example, if you are a lead gen agency or a sales system agency, your number one ideal customer would be companies hiring for SDRs, because SDRs are essentially what we is exactly what we are replacing them with. We build sales systems that connect those companies with their ideal clients. Or another example would be if you are a company hiring for CTOs, or you are a company that is a graphic design agency or a web design agency or even a marketing agency that does everything. You would want to look for companies looking for an SEO specialist, or you look for companies that are in need of a better landing page. So these are all signals that you could use, and a company that is actively looking for those roles and actually dedicating money and budget to put a job posting on Indeed or LinkedIn jobs means they already have the pain, and they already know that they have that pain. They already know that they have that problem, and they're just looking for a solution. And your job is to come in as the service provider and just provide them with the basically the service. You can say something like, hey, we don't understand that in-house hiring could be expensive along with the onboarding. We are here until you find a role in your company, and we can provide you with a much cheaper alternative. Our main value proposition is simple. We free them from the hassle, cost, onboarding associated with hiring. So, and the next step, we automatically find email addresses of each company's decision maker, and we retrieve their recent growth, milestones, or fundings, or whatever they had in the last few weeks, or case studies. Then we reach them out directly, reach the decision maker. So the idea is simple. We target prospects based on their specific business pain that we can solve, rather than just their job title and company. That's just like everyone does. And this is exactly how I made over $250,000 the last 6 months. Is basically I reached out to people which is companies hiring for an SDR, sales development representative. So so I just reached them out, and I'm like, hey, I can connect you with those clients that you are seeking for without the need of basically hiring someone that does this and sends 10 to 15 emails per day. We can send at infinite scale. We can send 17 times higher than a typical SDR. So the old way is let's target all the marketing director, 500 plus employees, tech companies, which is bullshit. The new way is this target companies showing signs they need better website copy. See what I did there is that instead of just spray and pray, and just look for companies that are actually dedicating the budget to finding the solution that you are actually already selling, right? Another example would be let's target all CFOs at manufacturing companies with 1,000 employees. The new way, or the Maya process way, is let's target companies struggling with cash flow management or looking to automate their financial reporting processes. So the system works this way. I'm just going to walk you through it. So this is a waterfall system that I built on make.com. So what we're doing is we scraping companies hiring for SDRs, we enrich and find the decision makers email, and then we scrape recent growth milestone raises. We perform AI personalization at scale. We perform also the company name cleanup. Guys, always clean the company names. Never like reach out to people. I saw company name LLC or like invoice LTD or like those long ass names. Don't do it, because people understand that you personalize the hell out of it and you're just spamming them. And then again, we're sending it to Instantly, which is our Instantly is basically our cold email software. So I'm gonna walk you through the platforms that we're gonna be using. Let's check if I'm recording. I am. Oh, okay, I'm recording. Where the platform is going to be needed are going to be Epify. Basically, Epify is, I'm just going to go to Epify and just show you. Epify is basically a platform where you can scrape leads and use their variety of scrapers. You can use their variety of scrapers, or you could essentially just build your own scraper. I wouldn't recommend just use like they have like millions of scrapers there. Some are paid, some are free. Again, we're going to use make.com, which is our glue. Sorry, this is the system, so don't get overwhelmed. So we're just going to use make.com, which is make.com right here. You're just going to go to make.com and you're going to sign up right here. I have an entire course on how to sign up, how to do all of that in this YouTube channel. And then what we're going to need is obviously going to be GPT-4 or Claude. And we're going to need also an email finder. So an email finder is basically the best platform to find verified emails on the internet, just because they charge you essentially just by the verified email. So if you put the first name, last name, and company name, because this is how it works, guys. How it works is basically they ping the domain name with the name and the first name and last name that you're going to provide them, and they see if there's a response from that ping. And if they find it, they're going to send you the email, and they're only going to charge you if they find the email, which is pretty cool. They have now like a Black Friday promo, which is 50% off all plans. It's only in 4 days. So, and obviously we're gonna need Instantly, which is our cold email software, the best cold email software, super straightforward and easy. All right, so I'm gonna show you the system right now and how it works. So first, we have the first thing. So we're running an actor using Apify. So we're running a LinkedIn job scraper, right? And the way we do that is I just have an example right here. So location, I just put United States, proxy, just leave everything how it is. And the title is going to be SDR. I just put for the rows just 20 for the purpose of this video, because I just want to run. I don't want to run like 2,000 job postings, right? So I just put 20 rows. So I'm just gonna scrape 20 companies that are posting their job posting. And the next system, which is the elephant in the room, the big system right here, which is the first module that we have is watching the actual runs. So we're watching the actual runs that we ran just right here. Let's go back here. So once we run the actor, this system is gonna run. It is gonna run once the other system is gonna finish, right? So it's gonna watch. It's gonna basically just wait until the scripting is finished, and this is gonna retrieve the data to this system, right? And then we're retrieving the data using a get data set item, basically, and the data is going to be something like this. So published ad, salary, job URL, company name. Like you can reach them out. I might reach them out. Who knows? Location: New York City metropolitan area. Full time, contract type, work type, sector. Poster profile URL and poster profile full name. So as you guys can see here, the poster profile URL is missing and poster full name is missing. But rest assured, I have a solution for that. Okay, so the next thing is we have a make HTTP request. Is what we're doing is we're making a request to google.com, and we're essentially querying the company name in Google. So once we do that, I'm going to explain to you why. So we're just performing like a Google search with the company name. So let's just say I put like a company name here, like my company name. I'll just put my process just like this. And this is essentially what I did just using make, right? Just to explain to you guys. And then I am essentially taking that page of Google and I'm just turning it into text, because it's going to be HTML since you are querying an HTTP request. And then what I'm doing is I'm telling Claude to extract the domain name in the text, right? That matches the company name. So I'm finding the company name, right? So I'm finding company name, and then I'm putting it on Google, and GPT is going to analyze the entire page and see which one actually match patterns the company name that we're looking for. Because you guys remember, we don't have, the poster full name, right? We don't have it. So we need to find the poster full name using this solution. Okay, so, and then we're saying, hey, extract the domain name that matches the company name, output the results only in the following JSON, output the results only, nothing else. And so we found the domain name. So the domain name is going to be something like this. Instacart, going to be invoicecloud.net, all of these, right? So what we're doing, again, is we're finding the domain, and we're using an email finder to essentially search for company's detail. So what we're doing is we're putting the domain that we just found, and we match patterned with the company name, and we add it to an email finder, and we're like, hey, find the email addresses of this domain, right? So this filter is only if the poster name does not exist. So let me put does not exist. Oops. So if the poster name does not exist, because you gotta understand, guys, sometimes those companies don't want to show their poster full name. So we have to find a better way, right? So once the email is found, right? If we found the email, we're gonna scrape the website data, get the email, and then retrieve the recent case studies or funding. Once we do that, we're gonna retrieve the first name, and the way we do that is I have an extremely efficient prompt for GPT, and the prompt is as follows. So we're saying, hey, extract the first name from the email address and output only the result in the following JSON. Nothing else. Assume the first name is the part before any dots, numbers, or special characters. So we're just taking the first name from the email, and then we're cleaning the company name, always clean the company name, and then we generate in the email. So I'm just gonna read you through. I'm just gonna read you the email, and I think it's one of the best emails that I've seen in my life. Okay, so let's read this. So. Hey Robin, a friend of mine told me about Apollo a couple weeks ago. Congrats on the incredible growth. Random, but notice you've got a few jobs open for an SDR, because this is exactly what we're doing. Reason I'm reaching out is I run a cold outbound agency. We can send at 17 times the volume of a typical SDRs, and our emails are usually twice as effective. Have generated 10 million in pipeline for companies like Proton and Glovo. Worth a chat this week. Sod. So as you guys can see, this is a very it's like a human written email, right? And you guys know in this channel, it's all what we are about. Another one, which, hey Paul, friend told me about Blue Bytes a couple of weeks ago. Congrats on the recent growth. Random, but I noticed you've got a few jobs. So as you guys can see, we're feeding the templates to Claude, and we're like, hey, you're our conversational, concise writer assistant. Just fill out the templates with hey first name. Friend of mine told me about the recent achievements, and then congrats on results. So the result they achieved. And then we have a template, and then we add in everything to instantly. Now, the next flow, or should I say the next filter, is if the poster full name exists, which is amazing. So we don't have to perform any of that. So if the poster name does exist, now we're doing the same thing. We're scraping the website, retrieving, we're cleaning the company name, and generating a personalized email. So look at this email, guys. Hey Sam, a friend of mine told me about Aligned. So the company name was Aligned LLC Solutions. Now it's Aligned, so it seems much more personalized. A friend of mine told me about Aligned a couple of weeks ago. Congrats on the recent funding round. Random, but notice you've got a few jobs open for SDRs, yada, yada, yada. And then we add in the lead to instantly. So yeah, just to give you guys some context, this system is extremely versatile because you can essentially just look for the roles that that those companies are looking for, and just reach them out and have a copy that already ready and an offer that's already ready, and can just essentially just add it to instantly. So I'm just gonna do it exactly. I'm gonna run the system in front of you live, just so you guys can see how it works. I'm just gonna click on. First of all, I'm going to show you the campaign so you guys can see. So the campaign is empty, leads, no campaigns. I'm just going to refresh this for you guys. So as you guys can see, nothing is in here. So if I click on this button right here and click on run once. So we're doing everything. Oh, we found an email address. Oops, let me zoom out. So I'm having I'm taking the microphone with one hand, and then the other one I'm using the scenario. So anyways, we just found the everything right here, as you guys can see. So we added the leads. If I go back here, oh, there you go. We added everything right here. If I go to sequence, and all I have to do, right, is I look for personalization, and then I'm gonna click preview. If I read this, hey Robin, friend of mine told me about Apollo a couple weeks ago. Congrats on the platform's impressive growth. Random, but I know. See, all of the emails are essentially added right here. If I go back to leads, everything is added. Hey Sam, everything is right here. So as you guys can see, the system is extremely high ROI. And every company that I introduced this into used this as their sole sales method. So yeah, thanks so much for watching this video, guys. Just let me know in the comment if you want to see like other systems just like this, because I've sold the systems for a variety of companies, like from lead gen agencies to sales system agencies to even some consultants that I consult with currently. Thanks so much for watching this video. Just let me in the comments if you have any questions. I'll be able to reply to them, and talk to you soon.